We've been sitting in the same silences for 20 years. The silence after dinner and the silence before sleep. The silence of the Sunday morning reading. The silence that we've grown together deep into the comfortable, the 20-year-old silence between us is not the silence of the nothing to say, more the silence of the everything already said, somehow still present in the room with us. The particular silence of growing old together is the most companionable kind of quiet. The particular silence of growing old together is the most worth the diet of the years to earn. The particular silence of growing old together is the language we've built. The particular silence of growing old together is 20 years of built understanding of the other person's quiet. The particular silence of growing old together is the most eloquent kind of riot of the said and the known and the no longer needing saying, because it's in the air between us. The particular silence of growing old together is the most particular kind of us. I watch her reading in the evening light, and we haven't spoken for an hour, and the hour is the most complete kind of together, more than any word could give it power to be. The silence after 20 years is the most complete kind of the two of us, in the particular room, without the performance, without the fuss of the early years, the performing years. The particular silence of growing old together is the earned kind. The particular silence of growing old together is the most worth the 20 years to find. The particular silence of growing old together is the language we've built. The particular silence of growing old together is 20 years of built. The early silence was the uncertain kind, the silence wondering what the silence meant. Now the silence means the most particular thing. It means we're here, and that's the full extent of what it needs to mean. The particular silence of growing old together is the most ambient kind of love that two people can have. The particular silence of growing old together is the most honest half of everything. The particular silence of growing old together. This evening, this reading chair, this particular silence, this the most of it, this love, this quiet.
There's a particular sound that comes with getting older, the soundtrack of the body doing its accounting, the knee in the morning and the back by evening, the particular music of the life amounting. To all its years, I've started noticing the sounds, the catalog of the body's ongoing memo, that the years leave their particular rounds. The particular sound of getting older is not tragic, it's just the information. The particular sound of getting older is the body's running narration of the living, of the ongoing project of being here. The particular sound of getting older is the knee on the stairs at 7 in the morning. The particular sound of getting older is the back in the evening without warning of anything dramatic, just the ordinary of the years. The particular sound of getting older is the body's particular arrears. Being settled, being paid, the particular sound of getting older is the invoice being made for every mile, for every night. The particular sound of getting older, oh, is also alright. I mentioned the need to the bartender last Thursday. He lifted his glass and said, "Welcome to the club." He said his shoulder has been making speeches since he turned 45 at this particular pub. We compared our various bodies' communications, the way the older regulars sometimes do. The particular sound of getting older is a conversation we've been talking through for years now, in the particular light of this bar. The particular sound of getting older is the body being honest about the distance. The particular sound of getting older is the most persistent companion of the years, always with you. The particular sound of getting older is the knee on the stairs at 7 in the morning. The particular sound of getting older is the back in the evening without warning. I've made a kind of peace with the particular sound, the way you make peace with weather. You don't love the rain, but you accept the rain and you walk through it together. The particular particular sound of getting older is the rain I walk through now. The particular sound of getting older is teaching me how to listen to the body more than I used to. The particular sound of getting older is still coming through. The particular sound of getting older. Good morning me, good evening back, good morning again. We're doing this together. I didn't understand this bar the first year I came. It seemed like something I was supposed to like, not something I actually liked. The way the particular ambition of the younger man can like the idea of the hike. More than the actual hiking, more than the actual bar. I came because bars were what you did, not because this particular bar was mine. Growing into the bar took a few years of the particular coming. Growing into the bar was the particular kind of becoming of the actual regular, the actual belonging. Growing into the bar was the most particular kind of education. Growing into the bar was the specific cultivation of knowing what I actually wanted from the bar and from the evening and from the week. Growing into the bar was finding what I actually seek. In the Thursday, in the particular stool, growing into the bar was the most particular school of the actual. By the third year I had the stool and the order and the knot of the known. By the fifth year the bar was the particular home that the bar becomes when you've shown up for it consistently across the years. Growing into the bar is what appears when you give a place the years it requires. Growing into the bar is the most particular kind of earning. Growing into the bar is the most particular kind of learning that a place can offer. The bar was the most particular kind of education. Growing into the bar was the specific cultivation. I think about the people who come in for the first time, the particular performance of the first time bar, the particular looking around for how to be here, the figuring out of the particular bar. Growing into the bar is what they start in the particular years of the finding of the fit. I was them once. Growing into the bar was the beginning of it. The Thursday years, the particular knowing. Growing into the bar was worth showing up for. Every year of it. Growing into the bar is done now. The bar is mine, the stool is mine, the particular Thursday is mine. After the years it takes.
to feel the night was just beginning. When midnight came with all its possibilities. Now midnight is the hour I'm already home and feet up and finished with the city's batteries. It's not that the city stopped being interesting. It's that I changed what I find interesting in it. The early evening with the lights still going has more of what I want inside it. The midnight I stayed out for used to be the peak, the hour when everything was most alive. Now the peak is earlier and quieter, and getting home before midnight feels like thriving. Getting home before midnight is what winning looks like now. Getting home before midnight, and I don't know exactly how it happened that the early evening became the better version of the night. Getting home before midnight is getting it right. I went to a party last October and left at 10 because I'd had enough. Not because the party wasn't going well, just because 10 was when I'd had my stuff. Of the talking and the noise and the performing, the version of myself that parties ass. I walked home in the particular October evening and felt the relief of putting down the mask. The party that I left at 10 was still going at 2 in the morning. I was told getting home before midnight isn't quitting. It's knowing what you want now that you're old enough to choose it without the apology. Getting home before midnight is what winning looks like now. Getting home before midnight, and I don't know exactly how it happened that the early evening became the better version of the night. Getting home before midnight is getting it right. There's a thing that happens when you stop performing the staying late because you feel you should. You discover what the night is actually offering when you take just what is actually good and leave the rest for those who need the staying, who are still in the chapter of the late. Getting home before midnight is the privilege of a different kind of great. Getting home before midnight, coat off, feet up, tea, this is it. This is the good part. This is the night. The morning after I turned 45, the most ordinary morning I had known in years. The same coffee in the same cup at the same window, the same particular tone of the morning coming through, that it always comes through. The morning after I turned 45 had no particular new information in the light. The morning after I turned 45 was the proof I needed. The morning after I turned 45 was the most completely heated argument against the fear that 45 was going to land different. The morning after I turned 45 was the most indifferent kind of proof that life just continues. The morning after I turned 45 was the best surprise. The morning after I turned 45 opened the same eyes and the same window in the same coffee steam. The morning after I turned 45 was the puncturing of the dream of catastrophe, of the before and after. The morning after I turned 45 was the quietest kind of laughter at all the anticipation. I've been building the 45 for months, imagining the cliff, the significant passage into the territory of the particular midlife riff. And the morning arrived and was Tuesday, a Tuesday with the ordinary sky. The morning after I turned 45 had no explanation of the why, of the continuing ordinariness, which was the explanation. The morning after I turned 45 was the most reassuring kind of lesson. The morning after I turned 45 was the most forgiving kind of blessing of the continuous. Morning after I turned 45 was the best surprise. The morning after I turned 45 opened the same eyes. The years I've been afraid of have arrived, and each one has been the ordinary morning after. The cliff I was imagining was Tuesday, and the Tuesday was its own kind of particular laughter at the anticipation of the catastrophe. The morning after I turned 45 was the most worth the living for. The proof of the surviving of every year that I was afraid of before it came. The morning after I turned 45 was exactly the same morning, and that was everything. Morning, and that was everything. The morning after I turned 45, same coffee, same window, same morning, different number. Same life, same me, still here. There's a list of things that used to cost me sleep, that somehow quietly stopped costing me. The opinion of the person at the party, the particular look from someone I don't need, the performance of the having it together for rooms that aren't watching as carefully as I thought. The things that don't bother me anymore were some of the most expensive things I bought. With my energy in the earlier years, the things that don't bother me anymore are the things that took the most to care about. The things that don't bother me anymore left when I ran out of the particular energy for them. Not failure, just the honest sorting. The things that don't bother me anymore have freed up a significant amount. The things that don't bother me anymore have lowered the particular count of the daily draining of the self that the caring about the wrong things does. The things that don't bother me anymore have given me back the because of what actually matters, the actual priorities. The things that don't bother me anymore made room for the dignities that deserve the caring. The small opinion of a small person that used to ruin a Tuesday morning, now I register it and move through it without the particular mourning. The traffic and the unfairness in the queue that used to find my buttons and proceed to push them, now they're just the traffic and the queue, just the ordinary, without the shushing of my own reaction, just the passing. The things that don't bother me anymore were stealing from me in the earlier years. The things that don't bother me anymore were the most expensive kind of fears, dressed up as concerns, as reasonable reactions. The things that don't bother me anymore have freed up a significant amount. The things that don't bother me anymore have lowered the particular count. The sorting happened gradually over the decades. Some things fell off and some things I chose to drop. The things that don't bother me anymore are the gift of the stop, of giving the wrong things the attention they claimed but didn't earn. The things that don't bother me anymore are one of the best things I've learned. With age, the specific sorting of the actual from the noise. The things that don't bother me anymore are the most particular joys of getting older, the selective giving of the care. The that are worth being there. The things that don't bother me anymore are behind me, and the things that do bother me are worth the bothering, which is how I know the sorting worked. The sorting worked.
The man behind the bar here knows my name. He sets it down before I even sit. I've been coming here since sometime in September, when the world outside just stopped making sense of it. There's a jukebox in the corner playing something old, a couple at the bar who don't look well. I mind my own and they mind theirs completely. We're all just here riding out our spell. Empty glass philosophy, the wisdom at the bottom of the night. Empty glass philosophy, things you only see in certain kinds of light. For another, and the world gets soft. For another, and the edges start to blur. Empty glass philosophy is all I've got right here. The couple left around 11:30. They walked out into the rain without a word. I ordered one more just to keep the silence. The jukebox played a song I hadn't heard. The man behind the bar wiped down beside me. He didn't speak, and neither did I. We understood each other without language, the way two tired people sometimes try. Empty glass philosophy, the wisdom at the bottom of the night. Empty glass philosophy, things you only see in certain kinds of light. Pour another, and the world gets soft. Pour another, and the edges start to blur. Empty glass philosophy is all I've got right here. It's not about the drinking, really. It's about the heaven somewhere that you know. When the apartment fills with too much nothing, and and the nothing fills with too much of the below. The bar is just a place to put your body, while the mind works out what it needs to work out still. Empty glass philosophy is temporary, but it serves a particular kind of will. Empty glass philosophy is not the answer, no, but it holds the space between the question and the things I do not know. Pour the last one, pour the first one, pour the one in between. Empty glass philosophy is the most honest I have been. Empty glass, set it down, walk home now. She left 20 years ago in the early spring, before I understood why she left. I understood it eventually, but at 32 I was the bereft version of myself who didn't see what she saw. She saw something I couldn't see yet, about who I was going to become. And she left for the honest flaw of the person I was, not the person I would be. The woman who left 20 years ago was right to leave when she left. The woman who left 20 years ago was right about the bereft. Particular version that I was at 32. The woman who left 20 years ago was the most honest person I've known. The woman who left 20 years ago left because she'd outgrown the particular version I was stuck in, and she couldn't wait for the becoming. The woman who left 20 years ago was the most particular kind of summing up of who I was before who I became. The woman who left 20 years ago was the most particular kind of claim on the honest. She moved to another city. I heard she's there still. Made something particular of her life. particular kind of will. She always had that I was too slow for it. 32. The woman who left 20 years ago knew more about me than I knew then about myself. The woman who left 20 years ago, I've been grateful to for the leaving. The woman who left 20 years ago was the most particular kind of believing in the actual over the hopeful. The woman who left 20 years ago was the most honest person I've known. The woman who left 20 years ago left because she'd outgrown. At 52 I understand everything she saw. 32 that she couldn't explain. The woman who left 20 years ago was seeing the particular rain before it arrived, before I could see it. The woman who left 20 years ago was the most particular kind of credit to the truth, even when the truth was leaving. The woman who left 20 years ago was the most particular kind of believing in herself enough to go. Did the right thing. I know that now. I knew it eventually. I'm grateful for the leaving, which was the honest thing.
I've been at the end of things enough times to know what the ending feels like from the inside. The particular weight of the done and the not yet begun. The particular hollow of the this side. And I've come out of enough of those particular hollows into the morning that comes after the end, to know that the morning comes regardless, and the morning has a way of beginning to mend. They never will. Every ending has a morning, when the morning has been still for so long that you can't imagine the light. Every ending has a morning that arrives. Every ending has a morning, and the morning is alive. The mornings after endings are their own kind. Not the regular morning, but the particular new. The morning that the ending made possible by clearing what had been to make the true available, the thing the ending clears the way for, the morning that could only come after, the thing that wasn't the way before. And the morning is alive. I know this because I've lived it several times. The ending that felt like it might be the last morning, and then the morning came and was the first one, the first of whatever was now forming. In the clearing that the ending made, the possibility that only the end could offer. Every ending has a morning, and the morning is the answer to the ending, the continuation, the proof that the ending was not the end of everything. Every ending has a morning, I believe this now. Every ending has a morning, I've learned this somehow. Through the various endings of the various years, through the mornings that each ending left behind. Every ending has a morning, and the morning is kind. Every ending has a morning coming, always coming, eventually. Then here, then the morning after the ending, still here, still morning, still going.
She told me once she loved me in October, standing in the rain outside my building door. I said I know, and went inside without her. I didn't understand what she was asking for. I was 28 and full of my own story, too busy with the narrative of me to hear the particular weight of what she offered, standing in the rain so quietly. I understood the words but not the meaning.
Meaning takes years to understand. She was handing me the whole of something